Hey guys, today we're going to talk about why Flounder is such a guppy. Now, Flounder, if you know him as a character, he is a very worried and scared character, as opposed to Ariel, who is the excited and curious one. So, as friends, they are the opposites of each other. So, we have to debate the question, why is Flounder such a guppy sometimes? And I think part of that could be the reason why he hangs out with Ariel. I think he hangs out with Ariel just to get the courage of being with her. In a way, he wants to give up the courage of not being scared anymore. And we see that happening when he grows up in Little Mermaid 2, where he is older and more mature. And he takes care of his kids. And he's not really as scared as he used to be anymore. Like Ariel said, you ain't such a guppy anymore. So I think Ariel might have built up his courage a little bit more than when he was younger. Now, we have to debate the question, how did he even get worried to begin with? Now, for the remainder of when we saw Flounder, we never see his parents, or his family for that matter. But we do hear some mentioning of them. Like, Flounder always shouts out, "Mommy!" in the prequels of The Little Mermaid, like in the TV shows and stuff. So there is a flashback where Ariel and Flounder first met in the TV show, and there's also one where they first meet in Ariel's beginning. Now, depending on which one you go by, there is one where he's very worried at first to meet Ariel. He was very scared, and he called out his mommy a lot. And he also had a few other fish with him as well that were very different from him. They used to laugh at him a few times, I think. So with these guys, they were not his siblings, they were his classmates. So in a way, during the time when Flounder and Ariel met, Flounder was in school, and he was known as Guppy 36 or Guppy 30 something. I could be wrong, but tell me if you know the answer in the comments below. But it was like Guppy something, number something. So all the Guppies or his classmates were all named after numbers, but most of his friends called him Flounder, which I like better. So in that way, Flounder was very worried in his class. He got lost, and that's where he met Ariel. So when they were young, that's what happened. And so, now that we talked about the old one, the flashback from the show, let's talk about the one in Ariel's beginning, where Ariel meets Flounder when she is picking out the shells when she got in trouble. And, of course, Flounder was playing music when this was happening. And Ariel's like, "Oh, you're playing music. Let's be friends." And all that kind of stuff. And they chase away from a few swordfish along the way. So, in this one where you see him, he's not exactly a worrywart in this movie in particular. So, we don't know if any of these flashbacks are canon, in a way. So, we don't really know exactly what could have happened here and what could have happened in some other places. So, it could be anything. But what I really think about Flounder is that I think something happened during his childhood that made him the way he is. Like, we never hear the mention of his father at all. So, I'm wondering if something bad happened to his father, and Flounder so happened to witness it. Something like sharks. Because we all know that Flounder's afraid of sharks. No matter what version you see him as, he's always afraid of sharks. So, whether you think this is the time when they have met, or in the TV show, I believe in the TV show. This, I believe, was much later when they were playing around in the sea one time. So I don't think this scene right here where they first met is actually canon. So there. But, as you can see, he always gets stuck in holes, too. I think that also happens in the time when he almost got eaten by the shark, and his dad might have saved his life or something like that. We never hear the mention of Flounder's dad at all. And I think the reason is that he could have got eaten by a shark. So, what do you think? Do you think do you think sharks attacked Flounder's family and the only one to survive was his family and his father didn't make it out? Or let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And why you think Flounder's such a guppy. And we'll see you next time.